Yeah.
You know what the greatest thing ever that I discovered in college was? This was big at the time. When you Google something, you go under the books section. Because like you had to write all these term papers and stuff where they're like, oh, you need like 7 references. State your references. And I didn't want to go to the library because I don't know how to use a library. I don't know how to find books that are relevant to my topic whatsoever. That. So I used to Google shit that like fit into like loosely what I was talking about. And I'd click that books tab on Google. I'm going to teach you guys how to cheat. You click the books tab on Google. Click the books tab on Google, and all these publications come up that are just fully online. And then you'd be like, oh, I checked this out of the library, the Moby Dick or whatever it is. It's you don't even have to leave your computer. And then you can use like little quotes or whatever those were called, references, quotes.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
Wikipedia, especially when it first started, was like, you're not allowed to use it because it didn't even get checked back in the day. You could like change something. It would take a week before they fix it.
I have 2 stories about this.
So what you do is you Wikipedia something, right? You get all the information you need. You read Wikipedia and you're like,
you change it after.
No. You get the general gist, right? But at the bottom of Wikipedia, they're supposed to source where they get their information. So you click those links and then you have like a legitimate website.
Also good cheating, Kings. Very good cheating. I like that. Smart. Yeah. One time I wrote a paper where I did reference Wikipedia, and I had been doing this for years, and I had a real stickler teacher. She was like really like, she was out to get me. She hated me. And along with several other people. She like called me after class and she had my paper and just highlighted shit that was straight from Wikipedia. She literally took the time to look for what I referenced on Wikipedia and was just like, hey, look at this. And
I
was like,
teach you about that though? You do realize that all teachers have this program, or it's like a website subscription thing.
Well,
and they copy and paste your thing, and it will tell them if it's on Google or wherever.
I knew that, but here's the thing. I paraphrased. I didn't actually copy and paste from Wikipedia. I'm not that stupid.
Read and like typed.
I like no. I read it and I like wrote similar things that weren't the same language, but I used it as a reference. But she was like, "This is awfully close. Looks like you were looking at Wikipedia." And I was like, "I reference it, bitch. What am I supposed to do? Come up with these ideas completely originally in my mind?"
Yes. You're supposed to read, comprehend, and then re-explain in your own words. But
that's what I did.
There's only so many words before they come out the same.
No.
Exactly. That's what I did. And she was like on my case about it. And I was like, look, I learned, absorbed it, and regurgitated it onto the paper because that's what school is. But I learned it from Wikipedia. Yeah. So she didn't end up getting me in trouble over it because that's what I said. But another time I wrote some fat thing, like something amazing that like I came up with in my mind explaining like film in general. Like I forgot what I wrote. I wish I could find it somewhere because it was good. And my teacher was like, hey, this excerpt here, you didn't reference this. You didn't cite this. This is like, there's no way you came up with this.
They were like, you're too dumb to say this.
Actually. And I was like, no, that was me. And he was like, really? And I was like, yeah. And then he was like, wow, okay. And then I got an A on the paper and an A in the entire fucking course, even though I failed several pop quizzes. Because he liked what I wrote so much and thought I was smart.
That's actually awesome.
Yeah. Hey, gang. Thank you so much for spending some time with us in the hole today. The gamer hole. We really appreciate that. Just a friendly reminder, if you enjoy what you see here on the channel and want some early access to what goes up here, as well as some exclusive episodes, etc., we do have a Patreon linked in the description below. Or if you just want to support what we're doing here, that's an option too. We'd really appreciate that. Either way, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode of The Gamer Hole.